got me and Benno. Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to it. Not been on for a while. Playing with 10 men. Got no keeper still. Let's have it.
Rocket. Who gives a shit, right? You're in like 5th place.
I'm in 5th place. I don't think I will be after tonight, though. I'm well overdue a bad week. So fingers crossed I can just maintain again.
No, you're absolutely killing it, and killing it with Maverick moves as well, which I really, really love. And what have you got there? Electric Boogaloo?
No, I haven't. They don't do that at the local Sainsbury's. It's just Tropica.
Tropica.
And Beavertown.
Beavertown, Oil. Like that. I like a Beavertown in the pub because they give you the cool glasses with all the skeletons on it and shit. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Hello in the chat. Let us know you can hear us, see us, all that good stuff. Good to see you tonight. We'll get into the lineups and then we'll engage with the chat a bit. So let's go through the list. So Bolton, Aston Villa. So I think there's probably not too much to say about this one. So a couple of enforced changes for Bolton. So we got Barrett up front and we've got Young in centre midfield, but just injury induced really, I think, isn't it? And then we've got Villa full strength with your man Dion. Is he still your man, Dion?
You know what? I feel like a bit of a traitor. Like I've got rid of Hendry and Dublin this week. Now Hendry more so than Dublin. I've probably had Hendry more than any other player across all 3 seasons, but I really needed Carboni this week. I think we need, he needs to be in there. So Hendry was the one I got rid of because my other mids looked like they had decent fixtures. If I'm not playing them tonight, going forward, and I got rid of Dublin as well for Wood, which will come to.
No Wood.
So I would be crestfallen if Dublin and Hendry hurt me tonight because they're my two of my favourite players.
Interesting. I saw a few people taking Hendry out, which I kind of get because there's other teams that have got great home fixtures, but it's that old thing, isn't it? Of the the 4-4-2 against the wing backs. He's up against who's he up against? Southall tonight. It's not great, is it? So yeah, interesting that one. I'm hoping Hendry does well. Hoping Villa can replicate Man City and Bolton's last home game, where Tiasso and Svensson both did quite well on the wing. But we shall see. So that's Bolton Villa. What have we got next? Chelsea versus Leicester. So Chelsea, the most predictable lineup in the game probably, and there it is. That's their lineup. You've got the full attacking arrows on Zenden and Carboni, so probably good news for them.
We got. How many have you got in this? I've got 3. Got a treble up.
I've got Terry and Petit in this one.
Okay, Babiaro, Desai, and Carboni. So our teams are very different this week.
Yeah,
we've only got one of the same player. But yeah, so Carboni's vice captain tonight. So yeah, he needs to do something. Particularly now Wood is not playing. He's part of my -4. So
yeah, still persisting with Petit. He looks good in the Sims this week from everybody that I've seen. So got high hopes for Petit this week. He's done okay. If I'd started him at Newcastle where he got man of the match and an assist, then he got a penalty. He got a penalty the other week in a win. So he's doing okay. But yeah, all different Chelsea assets for us. So that's interesting.
We've got half the team covered, mate. So
we have got half the team covered. Yeah, absolutely. So let's hope for a Chelsea win. Leicester perspective, I don't think too much to shout about what's in my notes for Leicester. Yeah, non-remarkable. We've got Jones, 4.5 central midfielder. Not seen much of him. He's on 7 points at the moment in the game. So yeah, obviously with Is it injured, it's not ideal for them.
Scowcroft bang up front. I've not paid too much attention to Leicester. Has he been playing drop forward a lot, or has he?
He sometimes does play drop forward. So yeah, bang up front is kind of interesting. If it was a home game, it would be interesting. I'm not sure how interesting it is in this scenario, but
how much is he? Is he midfielder again this year? And how much is he?
Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head. He's quite pricey, but because let's see, when they have a good home game, he can be lethal when he plays up front. But
I'm sure Captain will throw it up for us in a bit. But yeah,
I don't expect much out of Leicester really, but we'll see.
Not tonight.
Coventry versus Middlesbrough. So it's Williams is on the bench, so 4.0 defender. I don't know how many people have got him, but he's one of the star sort of 4.0s so far this season with 41 points. So a few people might be carrying him, but he's on the bench tonight. From a Borough perspective, really, really attacking team. So all the midfielders are attacking mids. So you've got Johnston and Marinelli in centre midfield with Zepeda and Gronkjar on the wings. So really, really attacking. Selakovic dipped forward. So I don't know. Probably good news for Borough attacking assets, but maybe good news for anybody that's got the likes of Lee Hughes as well, perhaps.
Have you got anyone in this?
I don't have anyone in this. No, no.
I've got Rickard still, and Gronkjar is rooted to my bench, so I'm hoping he's not gonna hurt me this week.
Yeah, Rickard should certainly get plenty of support from that midfield tonight. So, yeah, we'll see. Probably not great for Borough defensive assets, maybe, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. It could be a good game, that one, I think. Leeds versus Ipswich. So Harry Kewell misses out again. I think that's the second time he's missed out since Larsson's been back fit. So, yeah, not great for him. Bowyer seems to be getting the nod ahead of him alongside.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, mixed bag of responses to that. Bowyer owners, it looks good, but I don't think you can hang your hat on that any week still, really. Like next week, it could easily be, different, couldn't it? I think.
Like I've been saying for ages, you'll get like 75% starts, 6.5 midfielder for the second best team in the game. I think he's good value. If you're going to cover your midfield like I am, I'm playing with full coverage in my midfield, so I'm happy for him to not play, if you know what I mean. Because for instance, like tonight, Gronkjar's first on my bench now. If Bowyer hadn't started, I would have been more than happy for him to come on.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be great value long term at 6.5 if you're willing to, not hang your hat on him as your first choice or second choice mid.
Yeah, agree with that. Yeah, I think when I do eventually move Petit on, it's going to be for Bowyer, and then I can use that money somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then in terms of Ipswich, so they've got that formation that doesn't really help them, where they've only got one central midfielder, and it's Jamie Redknapp rather than Matt Holland as well. So, yeah, so it could be a field day, in the central positions for Leeds, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I think was it against Arsenal they played that formation, and people were tipping, whoever plays centre midfield for Arsenal is gonna do well, and I think Ray Parlour scored within about 8 minutes or something. So so they're playing that silly formation again, which doesn't help them. So it could be a good day for Leeds. Bit nervous about that because I've got Viduka, but I've not given him any kind of armband.
Yeah, I'm worried about Viduka. I think he's the one that can hurt my rank. I think most of all, I think lots of people have. I think people perhaps still got Wood as well. Perhaps got Ruud, Viduka, and Wood still. And there's been there's toss of a coin between Ruud and Viduka for captaincy, I think, this week. So for those who've owned both, it's been a bit of a decision.
Yeah,
I put that thread out about Ruud, and we'll come to them in a bit. But I think that's the only thing that we share this week, isn't it? We've both got Ruud as cap.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's the same. Yeah. Absolutely. So that's Leeds, Ipswich. What's next on the list? I could just pick a random one. This captain's got our teams up. We should appreciate. But, what's next on the list? We can just pick one.
Well, I've got one here. Let's do the Watford Man United.
Oh, there we go. There it is. No, let's keep doing them in order. We got Liverpool Everton.
Okay. All right. Good.
Right. So we got Risa centre back alongside Hippier with Biscan in centre midfield again. So yeah, I saw there's a few people starting Malcolm Christie tonight, so I guess that's good news for them. Although he will be in direct opposition against Hippier, and it will be Titoff with the attacking arrow that's against Risa. But yeah, it's probably still not bad news for Christie owners. But yeah, Liverpool continue to probably not play the team that would be best for them.
Nope.
I bought in Partridge this week for Hoekstra. So I've got Partridge in my team. Obviously, in the league, we know he starts. I think he could be decent value. So we'll see how that goes. Next game. What's the next game? We've gone back to the lineups.
You could do the one I've got is City Blackburn.
City Blackburn. Right. So yeah, Man City. I think that's their first choice 11, isn't it? I think Jermaine Wright popular this week. And the way Blackburn have lined up, where they've got 4 up front when they've got the ball, I think that's probably good news for Wright. They've just got the 2 centre midfielders there kind of exposed.
Yeah. Shout out to some people on Discord. Before earlier on today, I had a benching decision around Wright, and I put it out there for it was either Mackay, Wright, or Gronkiar. Like play one of those 3. Well, as it turns out, because Wood's not playing, I've ended up with Wright anyway. No, I've ended up with Mackay because I've decided to play Wright. So shout out to a few people. Gotam, what's his name? Hefty Horse Simon. He said I should play Jermaine Wright. Said he smashed it in the Sims. I think maybe it was Makoko said he scored, or someone said he scored 7 in 10 out of the Sims. Can't remember. Sorry if I've misnamed the person, but that swayed me towards picking him tonight. He's been smashing it, hasn't he? Smashing it.
Really good player. I think City have been a little bit underrated. What are they, like 6th in the league? I think their defence has been pretty good. Midfield has been decent. One shot's been decent. So yeah, going under the radar a little bit, but yeah, Wright, definitely popular this week. And I think as I say, the way Blackburn have lined up, I think it's good news for him.
Could be a good game, couldn't it? Yeah, looks like the mentality won't be defensive with that formation. I think we pretty much know that, don't we? It'll be normal or attacking. I mean, I don't know what the rep is for City. It's probably 12 still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still quite low. I think they were like 11 when they got promoted, so it's still quite low.
Yeah, so it could be the game to watch. That one, bit of a derby, sort of. Lancashire derby.
Absolutely. Norwich versus Bradford. A bit of a crap off, but Hoekstra benched. Gunnarsson, another fairly popular pick. He's at centre back again. I think it's fairly well established now that he's going to play centre back more often than he plays in midfield. Yeah. And then from a Norwich point of view, I've got no notes really. I don't know if you have. I think.
Well, I just think Mackay is a good pick. I think is he 4 million or he's 4.5? I can't remember. But he's my 4th or 5th choice defender. Yeah, and he's good. He got man of the match, I think, last week for me in a defeat. So
he's a good.
I would recommend him on a wild card for anyone who's perhaps thinking of cheaping out on a couple of defenders.
Yeah, definitely. He's very good for bonus, Mackay. Yeah, absolutely. Sunderland v Arsenal. I think this could be another good game actually. So Sunderland, that looks like they're getting back to full strength after a few injuries here and there, doesn't it? Cahill was there in centre midfield. And then Arsenal, I always like it when Arsenal have got Van Bronckhorst in centre midfield. I think that makes them, towards their best. Yeah. It's going to be attack versus attack. Sunderland at home, they're going to be attacking. Arsenal are going to be attacking because they're high rep. It's 2 good lineups from the pair of them. I don't think it looked that remarkable in Sims, but now you see the lineups. I think actually that's got potential to be a decent game. I think.
Yeah, what's interesting about this game is that if you think about the second choice strikers, they've almost become the better picks in some ways. I mean, Phillips is absolutely smashing it, and Henry's just been an absolute joke. So they're 2 different tales really. But Johnson's been killing it for Arsenal, and Libra for 5.5 million is made himself for half the price of Phillips near enough. Perhaps like a bit more of an easier pick than Phillips. So it's quite interesting in terms of the second choice strikers here. I mean, there could be a case a bit like you tonight where you've gone double United attack. There could be a case for this team on certain fixtures, double attack Phillips, Libra, even Henry and Johnson at some point. Say if it was Watford like tonight. Could be worth doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm hopeful. We've got some good games here. I'm hopeful we're going to have a lot of goals tonight. Commentators curse, hopefully not. But it can't be commentators curse because it's already happened, right?
Well, that's it. Yeah.
So Tottenham versus Newcastle. I've still got Serini in goal. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of the lineups, Wood not in the squad. So we've got Rebrov and Rushby up front. And then Newcastle, Bernard on the wing again. Michael Ball left back. So that signing, I know you probably talked about this last week, but that signing of Michael Ball seems to have cemented Bernard at left wing even further. So good news for Bernard owners there. Don't expect a lot from this game really, but
I think Bernard is an absolute nailed-on choice for my wild card. I'm not going to get him in until a wild card. It's one of those players that, unless he facilitated me getting 3 premium strikers or something for a week, because I'm doing -8s most week. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's someone I'll pick until wild card, but when I do, he's probably just going to be one of the first picks.
Yeah, I think so. He's in my lineup tonight.
He's in a few lights. He's in Andy's lineup, isn't he? Or he was Andy Martin's lineup when he showed it me earlier on.
Yeah. I think a lot of people like me have got Bernard and Tarico. So, Tarico away to Leeds, you're always going to start Bernard, aren't you? I think so. Bernard going to be in a lot of teams tonight, I think, for those that own him. And then finally, Watford versus Man United. So Bojan Djordjic starts on the left mid wing with Nedved on the bench. So that's interesting.
That is interesting. It's a bit strange, isn't it, that?
It is a bit strange for an away game. I suppose you can get the odd bit of rotation in an away game. You'll never get a full, like what we would call a rep game in an away game.
I suppose because with it being United, like the rep is so high that maybe that's a factor. I don't know. We need to speak to Luke. But because the rep's like 20, maybe it's more likely to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Say with it being an away game, I don't know if it's really to do with the rep or whether it's just to do with that just an odd bit of rotation.
Just an appearance for someone. Yeah,
like Djordjic is due a game, so
it's not really rep, is it?
It's not really to do with the rep. It's just there are certain players, if they've got a certain level of reputation and ability, they will get appearances here and there. And that's what's happened, I think. But other than that, full strength. Veron has got a nice up arrow on him, which hasn't been the case, every week this season. So that's good for Veron owners to see that up arrow, I think. And I've gone Ruud captain and Dwight York vice. So I'm hoping this is going to be an absolute pasting. But
that's great. I like that. I've got Chadwick and Ruud. So that's the only thing we've got similar. I've kept Hugo because a lot of people have been selling him this week for Chelsea. So I quite like the fact that I've kept him and playing him. I'm hoping he might get a goal,
That's what you're hoping for, isn't it?
They're going to score 5 or 6. There's nothing stopping someone scoring off a corner or something. So
definitely. Yeah,
good.
Yeah, like that. So that's all the fixtures. So let's have a dip into the chat then. Where's the chat window? Here we go. So who've we got? We've got lots of people. I don't know if I can even start from the top. We got lots of people. Pirlo's Beard, good evening, mate. He says, may massively regret my last second decision bringing in Zenden instead of Carboni.
Ooh.
Expecting a flood of penalties. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, penalties is basically what you're fearing, isn't it? But I think Zenden's decent enough.
They're both good. I think Carboni has got set pieces though, hasn't he, as well? It's not just the penos.
Yeah, he does take a few set pieces.
But Zenden can have those games where he can outscore, get big hauls. So why not?
We've got James in the chat. I was flipping between RVN Veron versus Chadwick and Nedved. Went for the former. Okay, so he's been unlucky because Nedved is on the bench. He'll come on at some point. He could. It wouldn't be that surprising if Nedved comes on after an hour and does all right, would it? Really, I think it could be okay. Man on podcast is in the chat. I assume that's Darren. Good evening, Darren.
Good evening, Darren.
John Shanley. Hello, mate. James O'Mahony. I hate captain. Well, I'm not sure what captain's done there, but okay.
Bit harsh, isn't it?
because of Nedved. It's not a captain's fault. He just presses the buttons.
Rory's dissing him as well. Carbone is your vice captain, Benji. I said he was vice. I'm sure I said that Carbone was my vice captain. Anyway, he is my vice captain. Rory went above me last week, so I'm trying to generate a bit of beef now. I think he's gone fourth or third, so he's having a pretty decent season as well. And he went above me last week. I think he's the only person that did actually.
Yeah, you like a bit of beef. Get stuck into someone, Benno. Just pick someone and get stuck into them and see what happens.
Yeah.
We've got Peter Carter in the chat. Good evening, mate. Nahal, Merseyside Derby Day. Yeah, absolutely. I think certainly in our sims, for a Liverpool home game, it looked a little bit more exciting than it normally does. So I don't know if the fact it's a derby affects that at all. They see it as a big game, but yeah, it looked fairly interesting. So we'll see how that goes. Mark Dorney in the chat.
Hello, Mark.
Ruud captain, Viduka vice captain. Yeah, template central. Well, you can't really argue with it.
Nice Godfrey on there. Super Kev as a differential cap versus a woeful defensive Arsenal. Yeah, why not? He's been smashing the goals in.
I don't mind that. So we saw, was it Alan Shearer scored a brace against them earlier in the season, didn't he, at home? So I think I said on our preview, Phillips could do similar. I don't mind that at all. It's going to be attack versus attack. It could come off. Whoever's got Pirlo's beard, we've done Pirlo's beard. Moyd, where is Nedved? Bet he comes off the bench for a point. We'll see. I think he'll come on with a reasonable amount of time to go, and he could easily still do well.
Yeah.
Eric Onstad, good evening. Much watched Bodo Glimt versus Roma. Yeah, true. ChampMan stream, but I'm a fan of Bodo Glimt. Hope they can get through that game.
Adam English.
Yeah, Adam English. Good evening, Adam.
FPL Glasto, Paul, hello there.
Hello, Glasto. Mark Sharkey, good evening. Billy Hadaway, what is love? Good evening, Billy.
Don't hurt me no more.
Michael Farquharson, I think it was Michael that sent me his team earlier. I had double Man City, and I said I like that. It's underrated.
Yeah.
So good luck. Moyd, Ruud captain, Lampard vice captain. That's interesting. So Lampard will be against I've forgotten his name, but the 4.5 guy that's in for Is It? So that might be all right.
I see your Lampard vice captain, and I raise you Singh vice captain. So Nehal Kulkarni has gone Singh vice captain. I like it.
Singh vice, yeah, that's good. He's got a nice big arrow on him tonight, hasn't he? So, well, as he often does when he gets the nod. So we'll see. Is he still the top scoring defender after last week? He's still up there anyway. Aratravo, hello mate. Darren Malloy, good evening. Wavy, I need a beer. Yeah, get one in you. Go get one. You got 6 minutes.
We have. Shall we go through? We go. We got some first goal scorers coming in. So
yes, let's do that.
Should we go for ours first and have a look at some of them? You can go first.
Right. Okay. First goal scorer for me. So I'm going to be optimistic. I've had Dwight York for a few weeks now, and he's done nothing yet. So I'm gonna back him. There's a couple of Dwight Yorks in the chat as well, but yeah, Dwight York, 8 minutes. I'll go.
Nice, Alamoni, Dwight. There you go. I'm gonna go one chop. I think there'll be goals in that game, and I'm gonna go for that one.
Yeah, like that.
So we've got who we got? We've got York, 6 minutes. Jordic, 5 minutes. York. If Chelsea concede, we fucking riot. I hope not. Throw some first goal scorers in, guys. Let's go through what we think the scores are going to be then. So Bolton, Villa, what did you see in your sims, Martin, for that?
Like 3-1 Bolton, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll go home win as well. I think I'm hoping 2-0 because I've sold my Aston Villa assets. So
okay.
I'll go 2-0 for that one.
Chelsea, Leicester. Well, one of us will say 2-0 and one of us will say 3-0. I'll go 3.
Yeah, okay, I'll go 2-0. Yeah, it's probably about right. 2-0.
Yeah. Coventry, Middlesbrough. I think Middlesbrough's lineup is interesting for this one, so I'm going to go maybe 2-2 or something.
I'll go 2-1. Boring.
Leeds versus Ipswich. One man in midfield for Ipswich. I'm going 4-0.
Yeah, I think it'll be tighter than that. Maybe late goals for Leeds. I'll say 2-0 Leeds, late goals.
Okay. Liverpool Everton. Reese centre back. I say 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, I think there'll be red cards in this. I'm going 2-2. Everton have been a better side in our sims this season than Liverpool. I'm going 2-2.
Okay. Man City, Blackburn. Again, Blackburn's formation makes this quite interesting. I think I'm going to go. I say that, and then I'll go 3-1 City. I think
I was going to go 3-2, so I'll do that.
Okay. Norwich versus Bradford. I think this could be anything. It's a bit of a crap off. So let's be optimistic about it and say 4-2 Norwich.
I'm going 0-0.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it said it could be anything, so it'll be somewhere in between those two. Sunderland Arsenal. I'm going to go 3-2 Arsenal.
Okay. I mean, this has got the potential for Sunderland to smash Arsenal. I'm going to go 4-1 Sunderland.
Do you think? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
It could happen.
Yeah.
I'm going 4-1. Going to go for that. It's going to be the shocking game.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Tottenham Newcastle. I'm gonna hope for my own sake that it's 1-0 Tottenham.
Yeah. Score draw 1-1.
Watford Man United. I'm going 5-1 Man United.
I was going to go 5-1 as well, so I'm going 5-1 as well.
Okay.
Don't know if anyone saw the thread that I put up, and Martyn, you do simming as well. I mainly concentrated on Man United this week, and I got an average of 15 shots for United, 10 on target average over 20 sims, and that featured 2 or 3 times over 20. And I had Ruud down for 8.6 points, 5 shots, about 5.5 shots, 3 point something on target average. So that just was right, he's got to be my cap. It's got to be my cap.
Yeah.
So I'm 8 points minimum surely from him tonight.
Oh, you'd think so. I mean, we know about Watford at the back, right? And Man United are, Man United and Leeds. If anyone's going to tear them apart, 6 or 7, then it's going to be Man United or Leeds. So
I also had Atmadzidis at 7.5 saves a game. With only 1 clean sheet, but he was averaging 2 points or more for save points. So no matter what the score is, Atmadzidis could walk away with 2 or 3 points, even if they get absolutely smashed. So if you've got him in goal, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing this week. He could, if they only win 2-0, he could get a monster haul. He could, man of the match, 6 save points, whatever, something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to happen tonight.
We had same as you. We had plenty of sims where Man United were in the 20s for shots. I think there was only 1 out of 20 where they didn't get into double figures for shots.
Yeah.
So
some other shout outs. We got Petit, 5 minutes, Gordon, 9 minutes, one shot. Yeah, my fancy one shot. There you go. We're just about ready to kick off. Larson, 8 minutes. Socroft, 3 minutes. Here we go. Time to crack open my second beer. I think I'll go for I've got 2 Tiny Rebels and 1 Beavertown, so I think I'll split the Tiny Rebels. Go for this one.
Coventry on the attack. I say, looks lovely. Good that game.
Leeds, lovely.
Of course.
Benjo, how did Veron do in your sims? I wasn't really paying attention to Veron, but I don't know what you saw, but I thought it was a bit of a striker winger game.
Yeah.
I saw Chadwick do particularly well, so hence why I was tempted to make him vice captain. It was more that than I didn't really see Veron getting lots of it didn't seem in blue a lot, if you know what I mean. But with a lot of man of the matches and stuff. I'm sure he did all right, but I was mainly concentrating on Ruud really.
Yeah, I agree with you. We saw most strikers and wingers doing the best rather than the centre mids.
Oh, attack versus attack. It's gonna be beautiful. Whatever happens, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Lampard in straight away. Walker pushed it away.
Coventry charges in. No.
Joby back there defending. Early booking. What was Zepeda?
Yes.
That's at Highfield Road, not at Portman Road, but we'll forget that.
To sit back and press. Yeah, how can you sit back and press? I think that's probably men behind the ball, but set to pressing, which seems a bit weird, isn't it? That is a bit of a weird tactic to play, but you could do that if you played the game. Oh, give it to Ricard. Oh,
well, here we go. Straight away, plenty of room. Oh, that's fucking Headman. I'd almost forgotten about Headman.
I know, yeah.
2 minutes in.
I should have hitted him in. He's worth it, isn't he? The amount of points he's getting. Yeah, so I've still got Yossi. I've not bothered changing. I mean, what's the point? What's the point in taking hits or using transfers on keepers, particularly in this game? If it was a normal FPL, maybe you'd find a way of getting a keeper in. But the likelihood of them getting 1 point is pretty high, isn't it, for keepers? Particularly for someone like a Bolton keeper. I'm just going to wait until he comes back off. I think he's back next week.
Yeah. If I'd had him, I'd have left him. Yeah, it's no worries really, is it? John Shanley, Arsenal not attacking. Boo. Oh yeah, that's true. We've seen that in a few away games from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Actually. I think it's all right. Like Leeds, for example, never attack away from home, and it's all right. It's all right as long as they're not defensive.
Evening, guys. Swear kids know when it's ChampMan night. They never want to go to bed. Wow. Fowler's the first
Fowler, there we go. Oh, it's ruled out.
No, he's not.
Means it was offside.
He's dancing away. He's sniffing the line. Yeah. Hat-trick for Veron. Nah, I'm not feeling that. I think it's going to be the strikers. Even if it's York, I think it's going to be strikers.
Hat-trick of penalties, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Top assist is Carboni. Svensson's up there. I didn't realise he was that high up with 6 assists.
Yeah, he's ticking along all right, isn't he? Yeah. Say, I think Man City have been underrated. They're like 6th in the table or something. They're ticking along quite nicely.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ludvigsson over.
Oh, this beer is fantastic. I love this beer. Beavertown, do they sponsor the Spurs ground? Apparently they do, don't they?
Oh, do they? Okay.
I think you get Beavertown and someone who said any Spurs fans in the chat. I think Adam English, is it? Adam English is a Spurs fan, I think. Yeah, I think Beavertown have got something to do with the Spurs stadium anyway.
I love that. You get bloody Fosters at Reading. Well, in the concourse you do. You get some decent...
It's absolutely shit. Like places like Stoke, it's like John Smith's.
Yeah.
Or Barling.
It's fucking awful.
Bottles or something. It's just the pits. Like you never want to drink there.
You get good stuff outside the ground, but when it's winter, which it is for like most of the season, you don't want to be.
It's just fucking prefab nightmare, ain't those grounds like that? Made in the 90s or whatever. Yeah, Beavertown pub just outside. Yeah. I'm sure they do it on tap in the stadium as well, don't they? Yeah, Robert. Oh, there you go. Beavertown Brewery owned by Robert Plantson near Spurs. Okay, so the actual brewery's by Spurs. No, that makes sense then.
Is Ruud.
Here we go.
Ruud header.
Goal.
Cleared off the line by A.D. Williams. Corner.
You go.
Chadwick. Van Nistelrooy wins the ball. Goal! Ruud van Nistelooy.
There's goal of the night.
Chadwick assist from the corner.
Yeah. I'm going to do a series of Maradona celebrations. So remember in USA '94 when he was clearly off his fucking tits and he scored that goal and he ran up to the camera. Yeah. That's the first one. That's the first one we're giving.
Corner of Sunderland. Teal. Cahill wins the header. Oh, Westerveld save. Oh,
was that a Chadwick assist as well?
Yeah, he took the corner.
Took
the corner, yeah. Which I suppose he will do with Nedved off the pitch.
Now, that is good. I can't complain, but I really need Carboni to outscore Chadwick tonight. Well, I don't really need to, but because I chose him as vice, I obviously wanted to. So that's not your. It's 6 minutes in, guys.
I was just looking at that.
There's goals in this game.
Yeah, give him time. Give him time. He's due a goal. Here come Norwich. Oh, Marchant, simple finish. Oh, that's sad.
Putting my 0-0 at risk here.
Zima Abbey.
Mackay, go on. Oh.
Bryn at the back.
I love this game. This game's ace, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, long live ChampMan. Free kick. Geordic with a free kick. Oh, Van Nistelrooy wins the header again. Oh.
There you go. There's his first save of the night.
That's three headers. That's 3 headers. Van Nistelrooy's won already, I think.
Hopefully United sit back now and settle for the one. Well, what you're probably going to want to see if you're a United owner actually is a goal from Watford.
Yeah.
If they time the goal right, perhaps if like United go 2-0 up and Watford score another goal before half time, then they might just come back out and carry on playing the way they play. But they have done it quite a lot this season, haven't they? But maybe with them being away from home, I don't know, maybe it's less likely to happen if the other team is still,
Oh, we've got a penalty here.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Hippier. Is this going to be a red?
I told you it was going to be red cards in that game.
Eleftheropoulos is off.
I called it red cards. I bet that's not the only red card in that game either.
Everton make a substitution.
Oh,
Titoff makes way.
Titoff, Andy Martin, team is in the mud.
Sammy Hippier, goal.
Yeah. Actually, it's not. He put Wood as his third choice on his bench. And I said, what are you doing that for? You got to play your strikers. And I told him I would have played him over Titov. So still, he's still got a 1 point for Titov. So he's going to be titsed off with that.
That's good for Partridge. Hopefully, that could be anything now. Hopefully, but yeah, Hippier owners. Yeah, goal and highly likely to get a clean sheet now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could be anything now, that game. But I wouldn't be surprised if another red in that. Hippier was like an absolute must, wasn't he, season 1?
Yeah.
But they've just been so shit at the back. Like doing season-long sims, season 1 and 2, like I think it was averaging like 25 goals conceded, Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Which just made them an absolute. You just want to play. You want to get Hencho or Hippier because he was on pens, but they've just been shit, haven't they?
Yeah, they have a bit.
No, don't hurt me, Dublin.
Well, Dublin wins the header. It goes wide. We were talking on the Man On preview this week about, because me and Craig have been a bit shit. Like, how do we catch up? And it's like, well, pick good players that people don't have. And Hippier was part of that conversation. But capable of hauls. Roy Keane. Is he going to pass it? Is he going to go alone? Goes alone.
Oh,
Post and out.
more goals in 9 minutes than they've had in most game weeks this season. Yeah, it can go like that though, can't it? Sometimes you don't know how well you've actually done until like the bonus comes in and things like that. You know, you think, oh, I've only had two returns all night, and then you look at your rank and you've like got 160 for the week or something rank. It's just the way it goes in this game, particularly with like 2,000 players playing. You get little pockets of like wherever you are in the rankings that you can have you can get like 45 points and get a green arrow if you.
Yeah.
Just depends on what's happening around your rank.
For sure.
I think Hippie's name is spelled wrong on the screen. Yeah, Hipper,
yeah.
Hipper Pen. I know, I mean, come on, Captain, what's going on? The amount of work he's put into this is just unreal, and it's great.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of it's automated as well. That's where you get the spelling mistakes, because he's somehow figured out some wizardry to, extract the match reports. And
I know that's nuts in itself.
Sometimes it doesn't do it exactly right, but
no.
Save, pulling, corner kick. Aymar on the corner. Viduka. Doobs.
Doobs ever play for Reading?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he played
for Stoke as well. Yeah,
he played for us in the Premier League. He was decent.
Oh right, okay, yeah. So he played for you when he was good, when he was better than he did playing for Stoke then. But he's a bit one of those cult players, isn't he? That people love,
Yeah,
he was decent. He was decent for us in the level that I think we must have been second tier at the time.
No, he was good. He wasn't first choice because we had Sonko and Horiderson were first choice.
Okay.
But Dewberry was a great little squad player. He was at the end of his career then. He probably went to you after us, I'd imagine. He wouldn't have had a lot left in the tank.
Libra
goal.
Fifth of the season. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't like the tactic of keeping someone in long term like Ward or Libra or something like that. But if you're going to do it, Libra's your man, isn't he? 5.5 million. He's decent, man.
He's great value. Yeah, definitely.
If you're willing to like play with two and always have one of those mids as a striker, like a Pedersen or a Janssen or even Scowcroft or something like that, if the fixtures worked, then you can do it, can't you? Remember seeing Dewberry in a JJB Sports when I was young. Wow, what a claim to fame that is, eh? Billy Hadaway.
That's like my old story of I once sold a pair of trainers to Marcus Trescothic because I worked in Sports Direct. Marcus, I worked in Sports Direct in Taunton, and obviously Marcus Trescothic played for Somerset.
Yeah,
and he came in one day, and I sold him a pair of trainers.
He was great. I love Marcus Trescothic. He was fantastic in that 2005 series. Oof! Here you go, another save for Madzidis.
Go on, Yorkie.
This could be
Come on, boy.
This could be good for both of us.
No.
Another save. What's my claim to fame? I opened up. Well, actually, I've seen a few because I work at a theatre. I have seen a fair few people. I opened up the toilet door for Steve Coogan, and when he walked, I really wanted to talk to him that day, but I didn't really want to talk to him in the toilet. Saw Michael Parkinson at the theatre.
Mm-hmm.
He's quite a big name. A few people actually, but they're probably the ones, aren't they? Yeah. Oh yeah, very good. So when I came back from a honeymoon from Sri Lanka, I got onto the plane to Dubai, and they were sitting next to Lee Sharp and his family. And this really pissed up Scotswoman was trying to like mess with his kids and stuff. It's quite funny. He wasn't very happy, and this woman was fucking smashed. Like, oh, you got beautiful kids, and like trying to fuck around with them and stuff. But yeah, I sat next to Lee Sharp.
Oh, nice. Someone was asking before, we had an over the hill Les Ferdinand at Reading. We did, and apparently he used to turn up to training in a helicopter because he didn't live anywhere near Reading. Yeah.
Claims to fame, people. These are good. I once hung up Brian Blessed's coat. What the fuck? That's David H.
Angel header. Puts it wide from a Henry cross.
I met the Chuckle Brothers once. That's a good one. FPL cobbler. God rest his soul. Which is the one that died? Is it Barry? Died last year. Died last year.
Yes. Yeah. Or yeah, definitely at some point. Yeah.
Here we go. That double up I was talking about.
Here comes Kev. Go, Kevin Phillips.
The double up, they're like Kane and Son, these pair.
I'm happy with that. I don't own him, but I'm happy with that because I tipped up Kevin Phillips this week. It's his kind of game.
Stood by Daniel Day-Lewis and his kid at a gig. He was surprisingly small and had loads of tattoos. I stayed at Roy Castle's house. What the fuck? What was that about, Wavy? You need to elaborate more on that. Did he treat you kindly? I saw Alf Stewart from home and away in Panto and got a pick.
Saw him in Panto. The best person I've seen in Panto is Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Was in Panto it wasn't Panto. That's unfair. It was a serious play. He was playing. He was in a Shakespeare play. Was it? I've gone blank. King, whatever. Where the king?
Oh, it's a goal.
Oh,
we missed the goal.
Flipcroft with an audacious chip. Man City take the lead.
No idea what happened there though. McQuilkin
from fullback with the assist. Flipcroft.
I met Robin Williams in a McDonald's in San Francisco. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I played cricket with Bobby Gould. See, I like it. Look at that. You got two things in the chat, and look how beautiful they are together. I met Robin Williams in a McDonald's in San Francisco, and I played cricket with Bobby Gould. I love it. I saw Columbo in the airport about 10 years ago. What, the guy that played Columbo?
Oh, Clapham goal. Wow. Jamie Clapham, take a bow. Ellen Road is stunned. Clean sheet gone.
Did he still have that dodgy eye? I guess he must have, you know. But is he still alive even? You saw Columbo. That's amazing. Right.
Jamie Redknapp assist.
Is it Tommy Smith? Here we go. This is what we want. Ooh. Fucking hell. Look at Darren, you can fuck off. He's called me a fat David Moylesy again. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Here comes Viduka. From distance. Bullen gets across again. Aymar with the corner. Dubry in the mix again. Saves.
I met Steve Staunton at Butlins. Very good.
Pullen's in super keeper mode.
I met Victor Moses at Croydon a decade ago. He sent over a free copy of FIFA and signed Chelsea shirts the week after, as promised. Fair play. Fair play. Victor Moses spent a season at Stoke and in the Premier, and he was absolutely brilliant. He was great. I was like, it's one of them ones where you're thinking, oh my God, we've got Victor Moses playing for us, you know.
Yeah.
Good. He was really good.
Heskey, Alexio save. He was decent, Victor Moses. He did really well at Wigan as well. People talk about, you know, what Conte did for him at Chelsea and like turning him into a title winner, which is fair enough. But I think people go a bit over the top with it. It's not like he was some nobody. Like he was a good player. You just didn't get much of a look in at Chelsea until Conte got there, but that doesn't mean he was a bad player.
Colombo clocked out about 10 years ago, so whoever met him, perhaps met him the year that he died. But that's a good one. I haven't seen Colombo for years. I used to quite like that now and again. It's one of them ones where I think you think about an old show that you might go back and just have a look at. Sometimes think about going and watching Colombo.
Tempers fairing at Anfield. You said there'd be another red. 2 feet on Pablo Paz. Yellow. Yeah, there we go.
I was on the same flight as David Bowie. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's amazing, yeah. Met the Millwall team at Leicester Forest East services on the way to Derby. I met Dean Sturridge at the Christmas light. I mean, there's all sorts of crazy ones. Remember though? Yeah.
We had a good one we had once. Not that they're really famous, but Bristol City women's team were quite good a few years ago, and they were in the I don't know if it was the Champions League or UEFA Cup women's, but anyway, they were in Europe. And I was on a night out with my mates once. This is probably 8 or 9 years ago now. But it was, I think it was the Frankfurt women's team were out because they played Bristol City. So that was quite fun.
Wow, that's an impressive turnout for Gillingham at Stoke. 5,000 fans. Must have had the whole of the South stand for that. That's pretty impressive.
Shearer, goal.
Alan,
that's all you need to say. 5-game dry spell, is it really? Okay, Newcastle take the lead. Yeah, boos ring out. Get rid of McLeish. Absolutely. Shearer in the book.
Well, that's really interesting, if true. I walked around a corner in London into a scrum with cameras everywhere. It was Michael Jackson the time he dangled the baby from a window of a hotel. I mean, I've got no reason to say that's not true. The reason I'm thinking of it, because I sat my little baby in the window to look at the rain yesterday, and I thought about Michael Jackson doing that and thinking, what a crazy fucking bastard. Gordon Banks' chauffeur drove me in his own car.
Oh, here come United. Jordic bearing down on goal.
When they bore down on goal, it's not looking good.
Oh, he takes it himself. Goal.
There you go. Is that for on assist?
I think it was, yeah. I think it was. 2 up and cruising. Yeah, like you say, we could do with a Watford goal, maybe. A quiet Stamford Bridge.
Some pretty cool ones in the chat. Sopranos and Springton's E Street Band in New York, 2014. Gordon Banks' chauffeur drove me in his own car. What's that about, Marky Sharky? Obviously, Gordon Banks' massive affiliation at Stoke. His funeral was in Stoke. A few years back or whenever it was. There's a lot of people there that day. I mean, in fact, my mum was there that day. She was thinking she was singing in the choir, so my mum would have seen whoever. I think who were the pallbearers? I think it was Hart, Schmeichel, Butland, and somebody else were the pallbearers of his coffin.
Yeah. Go on, Manu, shoot.
Desai unleashed the volley. What was that all about? Must have chipped it into him.
It's a couple of chances for Desai there. I've yet to bring him back since he got injured, so could do without a Desai Hill.
Late risers in the chat. Not seen him in here for a while. Nice to see you, mate.
Good evening. Christie off, replaced by GX.
Oh dear, some people are not going to be happy with these substitutions that have been made for Everton. I think some people have been forced into playing Christie up front because he's a striker.
Yeah.
That Andy's had Titov on the playing.
Definitely seen a lot of people starting Christie, so yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh, I tell you something else as well. I used to work for the guy. Remember the I say you buy one, you get one free. Remember it?
Yeah.
And he was a right cunt. He basically he owned a call centre, like ambulance chasing. It's not the proudest moment of my life. I had to get a shit job when I was living in Manchester, and it was one of those like ambulance chasing places where you ring up and say, "Has anyone ever had an accident?" And he was in charge of the. He was allegedly a bit of a cokehead. I have to say, and he was just a bit of a dick. He was horrible. He was fucking horrible.
I'm
so
shocked.
You buy one, you get one free.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he was a fan of the old snow.
Yeah, I think he did that video for. I think his friend owned that company or something, Safe Style UK or whatever it is.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Which I'm sure are a good, reputable company and all that. But I think he did that. He did that advert for him.
Another Headman save.
I served 3 or 4 current Irish international rugby players when I used to work in a restaurant, Benno. Very nice. Where was that?
We had.
We're going to guess at Dublin, maybe.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Somewhere around there.
And of course, who I've seen quite a lot of recently. I don't know if anyone's watched Marvellous, the film about Nello, who was the kitman for Stoke. They've just made a stage production of that, and Uriah Rennie came to watch it. So he came to our theatre to watch it, and yeah, it's gone down well. But unfortunately, COVID kiboshed the last 3 shows of it. But Marvellous, yeah, it's good. I mean, I might have talked about it before. It's a great film. It's about him when he became kitman for Stoke and Lou Macari was there. I know some people have seen it. Ronner had said he really enjoyed it.
Injury at White Hart Land. Dyer has to go off injured. Madison on.
I've met Pope, not Nick. Really? Have you met the Pope? That's pretty good.
Or Pope from Prison Break.
Yeah, Ron Reed's in the trap. Marvellous is brilliant. Yeah, it's a really good film. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Stoke. It's just a really uplifting film. And Lou Macari comes out really well in it. It's just, what a weird thing to do, just to hire a clown as your kitman. You know, I don't know if you've seen any of the footage of that stuff. He sat in the dugout dressed as a chicken away at Brentford in one of the games. It's like, what? He's just, yeah, it was great.
Couple of chances for Sunderland there.
White Hart Land.
White Hart Land, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Well, we haven't had a lot of goals. We've had 8 goals in a third of the game. But the chat's been great.
I love the sort of the sort of like really I'm trying to think of a better word than the shit ones, because they're not the shit ones because I like them, but like the more sort of insignificant, the better.
Yeah. I love it. I saw Robin Williams in San Francisco. I play cricket with Bobby Gould. Love it. Could be that good start to a song, that actually. Good double liner. Your mum is Stoke's plaything. Nice. Is that a diss?
Marchand up front, OOP. Puts it wide.
I met Phil Jagielka wandering around at Chesterfield once during the pre-season. One of the funniest blokes around. He's at Stoke at the minute. He's playing all right, actually, even though we're pretty shit this season.
There's a couple of people going at you there, Benno. Preston 2, Stoke 1. Stay in your lane.
Well, what can I say? Disappointed.
Oh, Hadji, the foul's that going to be a yellow for Hadji? Or was it in the box even? Penalty, Bolton.
Okay.
Skimmiker's out there, isn't he? Yep.
Goal.
Bolton.
Straight
Ricky
down the middle.
Skimmiker.
Rory McIlroy in a Belfast pub. He was loaded. By that, do you mean like he had shitloads of money and he was spending it, or like he was off his face?
I think the latter.
I think the latter as well.
Injury. Oh, there goes Williams. He was benched. Here come Arsenal.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Ticking off. Boom. Goal. Ticking off.
There you go. I told you there'd be goals in that one.
Yeah, we both said there'd be goals in that one. So there we go. 2-1 now. Ticking off Ambassadors.
Why doesn't Pedersen take these pens? It's quite interesting, isn't it, that a lot of centre-backs are default penalty takers in this game.
Yeah.
Then if you've ever played this game and you just take on a club and you forget to do the penalties, then all of a sudden one of your centre-backs fucking steps up and misses one. For some reason, it's just set up that way.
Definitely.
Go on then, Bowyer. 1-on-1 against the other centre half. Banana shots.
Goal! Bowyer. Leeds are
I'm
level.
telling you, he's the one. He's the one you want.
One apiece.
Get in.
Such good value. Aymar with the assist. Is this going to be the Watford goal? We need to wake Man United back up.
Ooh.
Pushed away, corner. 80 Williams. Go on, son. Ooh, puts it wide.
Here we go. Banana shot, Claxon. Yeah, you're right. Billy Hadaway's on Bowyer. Moyd's on Bowyer. Yeah.
He's very good value. Can't argue with it.
There's a few in the chat.
Speaking of good value, here comes Lee Hendry. Hadji laps onto it. Simple finish. Goal. Hadji goal.
Hurts, that does.
Hendry assist.
Yeah.
Mills is on the ground. His game is over. Taylor on for Millsy lad.
Oh dear. That's pressure on my Carboni pick now. He's not happy with me, Hendry.
There you go. Wingers against the wing backs. 4-4-2. 4-4-2 against the wing backs. Done it again.
That's what this game can do to you, though. Elation and then followed by
sucker punch.
Yeah.
Chelsea taking their foot off the gas. That's ridiculous. They're not even winning. Trevor Benjamin.
Fuck off.
Well over.
Do you not want? That's one thing that will hurt tonight if they don't get a clean sheet. I bet there'll be a few with double defence for Chelsea. those really engaged might be quite a few people.
Henry. Poom gets the save. Is that corner ball? Henry over the bar.
Oh my God, he's trolling big time again.
I'm so glad I don't own him because it's so difficult to sell him because every week you must think, oh, surely this week.
Yeah. I mean, I have had him and him scoring, but it's just not working out. When you've got Thingy alongside him, a bit like the Libris situation, but to a much more degree. Oh my word! Come on, Rickard.
Here's your boy. Go, Rickard.
Fucking hell, flying again this week so far.
Tidy little half volley.
It's both my strikers scoring anyway.
Rickard Salakovic.
Davies has been flying as well, hasn't he, this season? Apparently, Disable and Rory have both got triple Chelsea defence. Fucking hell. All in there. Who's that then, Rory? Is that Terry, Desai and Babiaro, I'm guessing?
3 home games in a row. I can see why you would do it.
Yeah, fair play. Like I say, I'll go with my double up and Carboni, I think.
Here goes Hendry again.
Fuck off.
Corner ball. Thompson whips it in. Hadji again. Puts it wide.
Ooh. This beer is rather nice. Neck oil.
Andy Martin just joined. Do you want to tell him about Everton?
Oh, yeah. It's not good. Oh, shit.
Jorgensen for Bradford. 1-1.
It's 1-0, isn't it?
Oh, 1-0. I thought Knight scored. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0. Apologies. Micah Hyde with the assist.
So Rory, who's 4th, I think, and Luke, who's top, have got triple Chelsea defence. So anyone chasing might want Chelsea to concede over the next few games. I don't. I even know I've not got 3.
I've only got 1, so I probably do want them to concede, really.
Yeah.
1's not doing you anything, is it? Any favours, is it?
No. Need Carboni against them pair then.
Another injury at White Hart Lane. It's Rebrov.
Oh, fucking hell.
Leaves on a stretcher. Wright Phillips on. So the Woodwagon's back in business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with Terry for the next couple, I either need to get another Chelsea defender or move Terry probably because like 1 Chelsea clean sheet is not going to do me anything, is it?
I know it's ridiculous and it's only a simulation and it's not even the real person, but I can't get Terry in my team. I can't go there.
Oh, yellow card for the man there.
Rebrov with the glass leg injuries. It's not that. He's fucking getting hauled out to play with like in a plaster cast and shit. He's not fully healed. The Everton news, Andy, is that Titoff went off after about 10 minutes because they got a red card for Elafaropoulos. And also, as well, Christie's been taken off. So Everton ownership is fucked this week. I think they'll be the main people. I think maybe Weir or Unsworth. I think people might be on them as well.
Here come Coventry in for Lee Hughes. Puts it wide. He was sent off and tit off. Yeah.
Yeah,
tit off. Here comes Jermaine Wright, popular pick.
Come on, Wright. Oh, assist.
Surely not a flick. Oh, Gary Flitcroft brace.
Loving it. Loving it. Is he the other centre mid?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Gutted.
Gary Flitcroft, Jamie McQuilkin. That's both goals. Both goals have been that combination. I'm sure Darren transferred in Flitcroft this week.
Anyone else other than Terry that extends to, Benno? I don't know, really. Not that I can think of. Not player-wise. I mean, there are some horrible players in there. I mean, what nasty characters have we got in this game?
Lee Hughes is the big one, isn't it?
Of course, Lee Hughes.
We've got the Chelsea manager that I pretend doesn't exist. I just put a picture of I just put Claudio Ranieri in our visuals.
The nonce 11. Yeah. Allegedly. Or has it been confirmed? I don't know.
Can't remember.
No, allegedly.
Come on, Chelsea, and come on, Manu. Full sell.
Fuck's sake, Chelsea, what are you doing?
J Check 89 in the chat is getting Flitcroft off the bench for Wood. That's a result, isn't it?
Fucking hell, that is good, isn't it? Well done. That's what the bench is there for in this game. I can never deny anyone points off the bench in this game because it's just so fraught with, this is why I'm going for like quite a heavy midfield.
Yeah. Picture, clean over the bar. Gary Smith, is Aymar done much? He got the assist, didn't he, for the Leeds goal?
Yeah.
Everton have a free
kick. Before tonight, he says, no, not really. He's not really done much, Aymar, so far.
No, not a huge amount. He's done more for Kuehl and Keane, hasn't he? Because Kuehl's it, like him, Aymar being there has meant that Kuehl has got some time in AMC and Keane has got some time up front, and they've both like killed it in their preferred positions. But
it's double edged, isn't it? Because they're also not playing as well a lot.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
and that's why Bowyer so far. I mean, he might not last. He's been playing week in, week out with the last month or so.
Another Everton attack, is it? Oh no, here come Liverpool.
Goal.
Fowler, Alexio. Come on, Partridge. Go on, boy.
Goal.
Go on, put it away. Oh, fucking hell.
Unlucky. Yeah, Chelsea with 3 tough away games in 17, 18 and 19. After that, another amazing run of fixtures. Keep the defenders a note for some bonus. A lot of transfers to be made otherwise.
Yeah, I think Chelsea are one of those teams, they're not going to get battered anywhere, really. It's unlikely. And then, defenders can still get bonus. So,
yeah, it's look to get your points elsewhere, I guess. If, like for Rory and that, whoever got 3 defenders, they'll be open for, 25 points a week for the next 3 weeks. Or two sets of 25 points. And then they'll take the away games on the chin and hope for points elsewhere.
I assume they'll probably get rid of one of them.
Yeah, they might go in for Gardner or something, or an attacking defender.
Having two's fine. Come on, Dwight. Come on, Dwight. Oh, fuck's sake. Useless.
That could be the end of the first half. Yeah, it is.
That's half time.
Stop with the language. My 2-year-old son is watching. Well,
past the watershed. It's 16 minutes past 9.
So apologies for anything I said pre-9 o'clock, but now I can say what the fuck I want. You know what I mean?
There we go. Half time. Bolton 1, Aston Villa 1. So penalty for Schimmicker. I think that was a Ramberg assist and a Hadji goal with a Hendry assist. Wonder if I can get through all these and remember what happened. Chelsea 0, Leicester 0, Coventry 0, Middlesbrough 1, a Rickard goal with a Salakovic assist. Leeds 1, Bowyer goal, Aymar assist. Ipswich 1, that was a Jamie Clapham goal. I can't remember who assisted it. No. Jamie Redknapp, I think it was. Jamie Redknapp. Liverpool 1, Everton 0. That was a Sami Hyypiä penalty. Can't remember who got the assist for that. It was Elafaropoulos cleaned someone out and got sent off.
Yeah, I think it was. No, it wasn't foul. That was the goal that didn't count.
Yeah. So that led to Titov being subbed and shortly afterwards Christie being subbed. Man City 2, Blackburn 0. So both of those goals were Jermaine Wright goals with a Jamie McQuilkin.
I wish they were, boss. I wish they were Jermaine Wright goals. They were Gary Flitcroft goals, weren't they?
Of course they were. Gary Flitcroft, sorry. Yeah, I got Jermaine Wright on the brain because everyone picked him. Gary Flitcroft goals, sorry there for anybody that joined late and got excited. Norwich 1, Norwich 0, Bradford 1. That was... No, I can't remember who scored that.
It's there on the screen. Jorgensen.
Jorgensen, yeah. Sunderland 2, Arsenal 1. Kevin Phillips goal. Gary T an assist. Then
Libra goal.
A Libra goal.
Not sure who the assister was.
Can't remember who assisted it. And then we had a Tikhonov goal with a Basadas assist.
Yeah.
Tottenham 0, Newcastle 1. Alan Shearer goal. Stephen Hughes assist, I think. Watford 0, Man United 2. Ruud van Nistelooy opened the scoring from a Luke Chadwick corner. Then we had a Bojan Djordjic goal with a Veron assist.
Nice.
Not too bad. Got most of that right, I think.
Very good. Nice half of football.
Yeah, and there's still plenty left in this, I think. I still fancy Chelsea to score a couple of goals. Coventry could get back in that. Middlesbrough could score more. Leeds aren't winning yet. Yeah, there's some more goals there. Definitely.
Yeah.
Bowen, 10-man West Ham in the lead in Europe. That's good.
Yes. I need Antonio to stay fit for the next game.
Is that for Sky or?
It is for Sky, yeah.
Okay. You're in the running to win that, so I won't push you too hard on your team if you don't want to share it.
I would. It's still a long shot. I mean, I'm 15th in Sky, but I would suggest that I need a couple of big swings in the next few weeks to say I'm really in with a shout. I think it's looking likely that someone in the top 7 or 8 is going to win it.
Yeah. You've got to, I suppose, if you're 15th, you've just got to throw a punch or two at some point, haven't you? And just...
Yeah, there's a couple... I've highlighted a couple of chances where you might be able to go punty a bit. I think this Sunday's a good one. You know, you've got Man City versus Liverpool this week, so anyone... It's not an easy pick for a captain in that game because someone could easily get 1 point, 2 points in that. Someone could get 20 points in that as well, but I think a lot of the captaincy will be spread on Sunday. So
yeah,
I'm hoping that whoever I go for might be able to do the biz.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck with it, mate. There's there's a few sort of people that would be known in the ChampMan community at the top of
the
well,
the Godfather of Champs is riding high, man. He's got to be a popular winner if he wins it. So that's Dave Gull. So big shout out to him.
In with a real shot. He's top at the moment, right?
No, he's fifth. He's fifth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he has been top, but you can't maintain being top without selling it by smashing into your transfers every week. So you're gonna he has been top, but he's there.
That'd be great.
Good luck to him, man. If I can't win it, which I don't think I can, he certainly can win it, and I hope he does. So fair play to him, man. He's given us this great game. Him and Andy and some of the other season 1 people, Luke, they're giving us this great game. So
imagine what season 4 will look like if Dave wins Sky. Christ.
He could do it full time, couldn't he?
Good luck to him, yeah. Absolutely. It'd be great to see someone we kind of know and interact with win it. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
What have we got? I'm going to take my it wouldn't be me on stream if I didn't take a leak at some point. So I'm going to take my opportunity, Benno.
Okay, do it. So in the chat, we've been talking about famous people or famous people you've met, situations. So carry on with that. Anyone also talking about what they want in the second half? That'll be good. So I'm doing pretty well, but it can all change second half. If you've had a bad first half, it can change at any minute. A lot of people on Ruud captains this week. Anyone on Viduka cap? Anyone else? Anyone who's not on Ruud or Viduka as captain, I'd like to know in the chat, because I think they've got to be overwhelming captains this week. York needs to pull his finger out to avoid going off. Saw Paul Parker in Australia. Very good. They keep coming. Players can come off even if they've scored. A player can score and be on a 6 if he's done nothing else. It's not necessarily means that he's got a 7 or an 8. It does happen. So don't rule out him coming off for Nedved. And maybe you want Nedved rooted to your bench anyway, surely. You don't want him coming off for 1 point, do you, really? Okay, so Khaled's gone the opposite. He's gone for York captain Viduka. Oh no, he's gone Viduka vice captain. Imar cap Ruud van Nistelooy vice. Okay, that's out there. All right, fair enough. I wasn't very speaking. In the second half, I want a Russian supermodel to walk into my living room and strip naked. Why Russian? Perlo's beard.
Yeah, that's very specific. Yeah.
You think that because they might be a bit embarrassed about what's going on and perhaps a bit more kind of, I don't know. Christy first sub, so I want Nedved on. Okay. So is Nedved is he a nailed left-sided player? Has he got left or right in his? Has he got centre and left? Is that what he's got in his attributes?
Yeah, I think centre and left is definitely number 1 and number 2. I think he could play right, but I think Chadwick would have to be knackered for that to happen.
Yeah. Saw Martina Hingis in a restaurant, sat at the next table. Was Martina Hingis the one that was dead noisy playing tennis?
Yeah, she was very loud. Yeah.
Imagine if she was eating her food and she was that loud. That would really fucking piss you off. I'm sure it was her. It was, wasn't it? There was one tennis. I'm sure it was her.
Hingis was very loud. Yeah.
Nobody would believe me, but banged Margaret Thatcher when I was 18. That's Luke. Very good.
Margaret. So not Margaret rather than Margaret. Maybe that's the joke. Maybe you banged someone called Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
Right hook straight to the teeth.
Very good. Drove past Vincent Company on a roundabout. Have you seen Maggie's thatch? Very good. I'm getting you excited, not in a good way. What? Talking about a compliant Russian supermodel? Maggie Thatcher, the milk snatcher.
Wavy, wavy. Monica Sellers was the loud one.
Ah, okay.
She was loud. Martina Hingis definitely was loud as well, though. Definitely.
I once saw Adam Johnson at an under-18s disco. Oh, dear. I have to say, I mean, it's pretty bad, but like one of the most favourite chants that I ever did at Stoke was I was really pissed at a game, and it was the Adam Johnson chant, the one that the Newcastle United fans invented.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, I don't know why, I just really got into it.
It happens, don't you, when you're in the crowd?
Yeah.
You've had a couple of beers.
Yeah.
I say that people are going to think I'll get into all sorts of shit. Then I absolutely would not get involved in anything, homophobic or racist or anything like that.
But no, none of that shit. Just harshing out paedophiles. That's fair game. No.
Once saw Dick and Dom in a pub garden in Bristol. Yeah, they're from Bristol, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Luke's on fire. He's dissing Dave, saying he's on the same wing as Adam Johnson. I walked in on Gaz's taking a poo at the Swallow Hotel, Waltham Abbey. So what does that mean? Like you walked in on him? Where was he having a shit, in the toilet, or just like he was just in the middle of the foyer or something?
You probably can't take it for granted, can you, with Gaza?
Jimmy fixed it for me to milk a cow blindfolded when I was 12.
God's sake.
That is dark as fuck, but I swear to God, this is a true story. When we were in primary school, bear in mind, so we were like 10, a girl from our year wrote to Jimmy Savile to fix it for him to become a page 3 model. How fucked up is that? He probably thought this was like a U-tree fucking setup or something like that. But that's literally what happened. Someone wrote in, fix it for me to be a page 3 model. Fuck me.
Jeez.
True story.
Very good, Pillows Beard.
Very good.
That reminds me, we went to the cinema a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. We went to see Moonfall. Fuck me, that has got to be the worst thing ever written, produced, filmed. Awful. It's so bad you've almost got to watch it, kind of thing. It's got Halle Berry in it. With other big names in it, but Jesus Christ, it's awful. That's about the moon. It just made me think of it, how bad it is. Worse than Space Jam 2. I haven't seen Space Jam 2, to be fair, but I'd imagine so.
Saw Dion Dublin a couple of times in Stratford upon Avon, Tesco, doing the big shop. Trolley and everything. Nice.
Why on earth would we go and see Moonfall? Didn't know anything about it, Luke. We're big cinema fans. We go most weeks to go and see something, and that was just sometimes when you go that often, sometimes it happens.
Have you seen Dune? I've not seen it yet. Is it any good if you have?
Yes, I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was all right.
I might try and find a way of watching that. We're underway in the second half. What's going to happen first? Ruud van Nistelooy is going to score his second goal of the game. Is what's going to happen. And I'm going to do my Maradona impression.
Ooh,
Oh, Henry went in hard on Phillips.
What's just a free kick. Oh. Ooh. Phillips just over.
Miami Vice remake made me leave the cinema. Had a few drinks with the Crankies in Scarborough. Wavy, you got some class ones. Cops flying jets in the first 10 minutes in Miami Vice. Yeah, it's fucking joking at that.
There you go. We've all been and watched shit films. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I'll tell you another one. My other half said, let's just see what this Tottenham attack comes to. Davies, is it going to be another one for him?
Ooh.
Sends it wide. We went to see Studio 666. Again, we go to the cinema most weeks, so sometimes we do watch shit, right? But we just enjoy it, having a couple of drinks before, getting some time out of the house together, all that stuff.
Yeah.
He said, Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters are starring in a film. It's called Studio 666. Should we go watch it? And I didn't really ask too many questions, but anyway, we went and watched it. And obviously, it's like a slasher sort of horror movie. It's a crazy film.
Yeah, I heard about that. And is it Mark Commode that does that thing on? It does a talk on BBC Radio where he does the review. Not is it Mark Commode? Is he the film critic guy?
Yeah.
I heard him talk about that when I was driving in the car, and he was talking about that film, saying it was a bit. He said he quite enjoyed it.
It was silly. It was silly.
Langley. He got free in the air and performed an overhead kick. That's berserk. It's almost like he teed himself up there.
Obviously, very, very sad about Taylor Hawkins as well. What a guy. So that would have been one of the last sort of things he managed to do, unfortunately.
One of the things I did in early lockdown, obviously, as well as playing this game religiously, I decided to do an Arnie Fest because I was off work, I was furloughed and stuff, so I sat and watched a shitload of Arnie films, and that was fucking ace. I mean, some of them are terrible, but like, they're just class, aren't they? Classics. Yeah. The original Terminator is a great film. It's so fucking scary, I think, and pretty decent for like a early 80s kind of sci-fi film. I find it much better than Terminator 2.
Nearly another goal for your boy there. Now Man United on the attack.
Go on, Van Nistelooy.
Go on, Ruud.
Here we go.
Take another Ruud goal, to be fair. Goal! Van Nistelooy. Is that a York assist? Maybe. Come on, be a York assist.
Benno got it right. Yes, he did.
Yeah, there we go, Yorkie. I'd say that's something.
Lovely.
It's something.
That was my Maradona in 2018 smacked up.
Oh, that was nearly a Partridge assist as well there, but Fowler puts it wide.
Oh, get in! There you go. So there's not been a lot of action though, has there? I mean, unless we've not seen all the chances that they've had. So maybe they've scored these 3 goals from like 7-8 shots so far.
Yeah. So
I think this could still be a pummeling. This could. You could get 4 goals in this.
Definitely so. Yeah.
What we want now is a Watford goal, and then Man United could win 6 or 7. DeVos.
Pedersen. Oh, Enkelman save. Oh, we got a Ruud triple captain in the chat. Well played, Ryan Canning. That's decent enough.
Nice. Yeah, I don't blame. I mean, Craig was asking me if I was going to triple cap because I triple capped last season based on something similar with Shearer.
Yep.
And he got me 8 points. But I can't do it this year. I've got to start doing stuff in doubles with some of my chips. Maradona being smacked up just isn't something you get on normal FPL pods. That's what makes it so good, you know? That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, we'll talk about all sorts of shit.
I'm not professional enough to do proper FPL shit.
I'll tell you what, Alexio's playing well.
He is, isn't he?
It should be 2 or 3 for Liverpool. Yeah, 3 big chances created by Partridge now. They're just not sticking them away.
Peter Crouch, he's disappointed big time as well.
Miserable team. Yeah, he has been disappointing. I still think he will have his moment, but nobody will own him because he's been shit for most of the season. So
yeah, I mean 14.5 million for Van Nistelooy. I mean, you can have any season in this game, and Luke will contest to that, or anyone that's played it. We've been lucky with Golden Boot scorers in the first 2 seasons. You can have seasons where you look at the top 20 scorers and it's like 19 top scorer, and then the rest is all teams 18, 17, up there with 15 goals.
Yeah,
this could be that season, and if it is, Van Nistelrooy will not be worth 14.5 million because there'll be someone in behind him like Libra who will end up with 15 goals as well. So I think we've been a bit lucky. I'm not sure what the top score was last year. I know Viduka was 30 in the first season.
Yeah, I think were they both in the 30s in the first season, but yeah,
that's really quite high. It's not always like that.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah.
Was it Phillips last year? I'm not sure who it was. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us who, or captain, you could tell us what was the.
Phillips was right up there, but yeah,
who was the top 3 scorers last season, and how many did they get?
The general point is right that the top scorers have been at the absolute ceiling of what you expect to see.
Yeah.
So, and obviously the pricing, rightly so, is now kind of based on that potential, and it's not necessarily going to happen again.
Ooh, Teal is limping off, and Johnson's off. Okay, in a bad way. Oh no.
Well, Ardley replaces Teal, and who's on the bench for Arsenal? Bergkamp is on for Johnson.
Okay, so Bergkamp might be getting shit. Looks like he's out long term there, from what we've been seeing.
But then it will probably be just Francis Jeffers will come back out the cold and play. So it's stupid, isn't it? But
yeah, true.
I guess so anyway, because that's what was happening before they signed Johnson. So
yeah, someone in the FPL cobbler, Cat Viduka, not going well. Leeds traditionally in this game are late goal scorers, aren't they? So it might not all be that bad yet. But yeah,
still 1-1. So they'll be pushing. If they were 3,
there'll be lots of people on Ruud, Viduka, Cat, vice Cat, won't there? And they may have made the wrong choice so far in terms of who the Cat was.
I'd be more worried if Leeds were 3-0 up and Viduka hadn't scored. Yeah. But if
Rickard,
oh, here we go. Goal, Rickard again.
He's
fucking hell, Benno. I'm gonna have to start copying your team, I think.
I don't know any other Madonna celebrations like a virgin.
Ian Artson replaced by Nathan Tyson. Well, played another good week for you with plenty of time left.
Yeah. I'm on a bit of a baller here, aren't I? I'm on a bit of a heater.
You want a Leicester goal now, don't you? That's what you want.
Me?
Yeah.
Do I fuck? I've got double Chelsea defence.
Yeah, but people ahead of you have got triple.
That's true. What I really want is a Carboni goal because they haven't got that. So I take the 2 out of 3 clean sheets and have Carboni get man of the match.
Oh, rude. Hat-trick. Ooh. Oh, hell, that Matzidis. There we go. There's Marchant's goal out of position. He's had a few chances.
Should have vice captain Rickard, JG. Yeah, so should have I now at the minute.
But, the cursor's picking my nose. Yeah, who's got the cursor? Get it out of my face.
Hey. Oh, here we go.
Subs at Stamford Bridge. That happens every week. Someone for 4 sell. Marinelli off for Noel Whelan.
Yeah, it's going pretty well, but my subs this week, my actual moves have not done particularly well.
Here he comes again. Oh, Marchant. 2-1 Norwich. Marchant at the double, 2 in 2 minutes.
Nice.
Lewis Turner in the chat has gone for Marchant. Well played, mate.
Nice. Kevin Nolan, that'll be popular. He's not. I haven't got him.
Oh yeah, he's Nolan's starting for me tonight. That's good. Solano has gone off injured for Blackburn.
Marchant is completely off my radar. So what's Marchant all about then? How much is he? Is he no OOP midfielder? Yeah.
Yeah, he's cheap and he's a midfielder playing up front. So
just not factored him in at all. Is he 4.5?
I guess he's not. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Let me have a look. Sub by Newcastle. Oh, Bernard is hot. So he's not going to get his clean sheet. Oh, fucking brilliant.
Got it. Go on, Babiaro. Give it to Carbone.
Desai in the book.
For fuck's sake.
So Terry and Desai in the book now. Marchant 5.5, so he's not cheap. Yeah, he's definitely value at the moment, though. What he's doing.
Yeah. Right then, last beer.
Davies down for Richard. Couple of saves forgiven.
$19 goals. We've had some steady returns so far, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. There's some popular picks in the mix here. Definitely. Still half an hour to go for the rest. Liverpool sub Smeacher off.
Yeah, don't know what was happening there. Was that your phone, Martin?
Oh, probably it's old and shit. Sorry, because I was trying to look at Marchant's price. I won't do that again.
Oh, it's an OG.
Moran into his own goal. What a Moran.
Oh, man. The Mackay instead of Gronkyar's not gone well.
No, 2-2.
I had that down to 0-0. It's the high-scoring game.
Yeah, we went complete opposite ends on that one, didn't we? So we could have been anything.
No Dublin. Very good.
Love those pieces of commentary. Rufus knocks it down into the 6-yard box and Rufus heads it upfield to the halfway line.
Yeah. Fucking everywhere, man.
Oh, Pedersen. Oh. Goal. What a counter from Bolton. Pedersen fires Bolton in front. 6th of the season.
Nice. What did you have for that? You had 3-1 for that, didn't you?
3-1 for that one, yeah. Gareth Wally with another assist, proving value again, I think, even though he's had a little bit of a price hike. I think he's doing all right.
Here we go. Henry messes with fury. Yeah, man.
He looks short of confidence.
Like I said, I think this is the Lenny Henry patch, not the Thierry Henry patch.
Oh, Wenger's seen enough. Henry off for Barrett.
He's gone. He's got a comedy club gig coming up. 20 minutes, he's got to go.
Glass sends it wide. I've got no Man United defence. I could do with them conceding a goal.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You know, Hugo is a bit of a differential for me. So, come on. I take that. That's what I want now. Out of everything else, I want a Hugo goal, clean sheet. That'd be massive.
A couple of subs for City there. The main names still on.
Anyone know what happens if your vice captain doesn't play? Your emergency captain becomes your vice captain, James Johnson. That's what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, people have answered that.
But that's a pile driver.
The Jazzle.
The bar. John Shanley's seen enough of Henry out, never to return.
He'll be back. He'll be back in your team. Next time they play Watford.
He'll be back. Whether he's in your team or not is a different story, but he'll be back.
He'll still end up with like 15 goals. And you'll just don't. It's one of them when you won't work out how the hell he's got there. Same happened last season. It's like, what, got 20 goals? How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah. He went on a run that absolutely killed me last season. I didn't have him.
There you go. There's the Leeds goal, but it's not Viduka.
Henrik Larsson, fine goal all round. Kelly, I'll take that. I've got Kelly in my team. 6th assist of the season.
Really? For Kelly?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty decent, isn't it?
That's what it said in the comms anyway. So
yeah, it's there.
I trust it. Yeah,
he's there. He's gone above Bowie. Come on, Carboni. Everybody, here we go.
Give it, Manu.
We've got 5 plays in this fucking game. One of our players has got to score.
Go on, Petit. Yes, come on, Manu. Yes.
Loving it. That was all.
Oh, yes.
There we go. We're happy. We're happy.
Love that.
Yeah, nice. Well played.
Kelly assist, Petit goal. That's a good minute, that is.
Lovely stuff.
That's a victory for the sim data. I think just all of us have said that Petit's a good pick this week.
Fair play to you guys. That's why we do simming. Bodo Glimpse 2-1 up against Roma.
Go on, Bodo. Love that as well.
Ooh.
Haji on the attack. Give it Henry.
Dublin.
Return the favour.
No.
Oh, it comes. Dion Dublin. High and wide.
Yeah, I can't be having Dublin scoring goals. That'll ruin
Not his
night.
day so far. Villa make a change. Balaban replaces Angel.
Oh dear, I'll get 90 minutes of Dublin. Wrong Chelsea mid scored. Where's Frank? Well, I think Petit's a better pick than Lampard, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's face it. I think Lampard's had a bit of a standout season this year so far. He got about 4 goals. He seems to have scored a few goals more than you would expect him to. Lampard just isn't the player in this that you would expect him to be. Perhaps the game came out 1 or 2 years before Lampard really kicked on. I'm not sure really. When did Lampard? When was his big heyday like?
He'd only just joined Chelsea really when this came out, hadn't he? And he didn't really score that many goals at West Ham, so. Was before the Mourinho era, this, wasn't it? Just about.
Davis has been smashing.
Davis, there he goes again.
No.
Ninth.
Ninth. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? It's great. For a shit team, he's proper under the radar there, isn't he, with 9 returns?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. He's doing very well.
But he's an awkward price, isn't he? Is he in the kind of bonus price range?
Yeah, he is fairly expensive, but, you know, it's proving why, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
It's a differential. Again, if you're chasing a little bit, pick good players that people haven't got. He's one of those.
Definitely. And like you say, like a manager could go at any point and he's getting returns anyway. And, you know, he could be a really good pick if they get a different type of manager, different formation, a bit more attacking maybe. 7 million. Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it? Because Spurs are so shit. You don't want to be clogging up your midfield with a £7 million player, but
it doesn't matter if Spurs are shit as long as he's not shit.
It's all about the returns, yeah. This is the thing, isn't it, about fantasy games? It's about the returns, not the. You should look beyond the team being shit.
Rocky Jr. in the book. Come on, Watford. Let's have a Watford goal.
Not sure what I want in that game now. I mean, Ruud's done his business, and I've got Hugo, so maybe I'll just take the 3-0.
Yeah. I'd quite like a York goal. I've got him as my VC. An assist is, you know, it's all right, but I could do with a goal from him, really.
Antonio Yellow. Thank you. Wow, it just needs to stay fit, to be fair. It is.
Well, yeah. Yellow in the Europa League doesn't matter for you.
I like him to come off the pitch, thank you, with his Weetabix hamstrings. It's a bit of a punt for a few weeks. Come on, Carboni, where the fuck are you? Oh, here we go.
Towards Carboni. Here he comes. Go, Carboni. Benito with a neato finish.
There we go.
Lampard assist. There you go. Everyone's happy, apart from Zenden holders at the moment.
There we go. The week is complete for me.
Zola replaces Gudjonsson.
Fucking hell. Good week.
I probably could have done without that, to be fair. With Petit.
I'm so lucky. I'm really overdue a bad week.
But yeah, Chelsea points for everyone at the moment, apart from Zenden and Gudjonsson holders.
Yeah, -4, well paid off. Yeah, that for me, despite being a bit low, I had Wood and Carboni as a -4, so I really needed him to get something really to justify that. But what have you got then, Martin?
What have I got? Yeah, what have I got? Kelly assist. I've got Van Nistelooy, captain. Dwight York assist. Lee Hendry assist. Petit goal. Yeah, it's okay.
a pretty good week. There's a lot of popular returners there just on the page that we can see.
Kevin Nolan assist as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it's a good week. It's a bad week to have a bad week, if you know what I mean. I think the average might be quite high from the returns that we're getting.
Yeah, Bernard and Serini is a bit shit, but apart from that, can't really complain.
David saying my missus on a late work call and started making fun of ChampMan. Guy just responded with 0102 Cherno Samba. Lovely.
Bodo beat Roma 2-1. Yeah. Love that. Was that home or away? I can't remember which way around it was. Probably home, I guess.
Do you play the Norwegian fantasy football? You do, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I did quite well last season. Absolute fluke, really. But yeah, give it another go this year.
Yeah.
Second in England last season.
Oh wow, good work.
It's earned me a place in Andy Martin's Tacticians League for next season by winning his league. So it was worth doing it just for that, really, I suppose.
I think someone posted on Twitter yesterday or the day before that 9 out of the top 20 teams in FPL are either from Norway or Sweden. Currently, the top 20.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, I ran everyone called Harold Hadrada, which is the funniest joke I've ever made, but it's just gone over everyone's head. I'm not going to explain it now. But anyone who knows history, they might find that funny. But that's pretty insane, isn't it? I mean, it just goes to show the standard or the interest, particularly from that region in fantasy football here.
Mm.
They obviously take it pretty darn seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've been to Norway a few times, admittedly always to the same place, but they absolutely love English football out there. Like at the weekend, you have like a Man United pub, a Liverpool pub, a Chelsea pub, and they're all like next to each other, but they've got all the flags outside, which tells you like what pub you need to go into if you're a fan of like what team. Like, yeah, they absolutely love the Premier League out there.
Also, there's a load of fan clubs, isn't there? Because there's like a Stoke fan club in Norway, because they buzzed off Stoke when they were in the heyday in the 70s and stuff, and they're like their dads were big Stoke fans or whatever. It's really quite berserk, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It must have been on the TV or something like that. Well, my joke, one person got it, the other person said it was a tumbleweed. Yeah, well, there you go. See, it's a nuanced joke.
Stavanger, Billy, is where I've been. So home of Viking.
I'd love to go to Norway. I'd love to see the Northern Lights. Anywhere where I could see the Northern Lights. Oh shit!
Well, Balaban goal.
That's an assist for Dublin and Hendry tonight.
We're level 2-2.
So what's that? That's an assist, 2 assists versus a goal for Carboni that I've substituted out this week. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I think I would have. I need another Carboni return.
Edie, go on, Edie. Go on, Edie. Go, Leicester.
Fucking hell.
Clean sheet wipeout for Chelsea.
There you go. Reason for that equivalent of BBC in Norway showed a game every Saturday at 3 p.m. That started in the early 70s. There you go. And that's probably why there's a Stoke fan club in Norway, because Stoke were that was their best years, really, early 70s. Still get battered everywhere they go. Yeah, they're shit at the minute. Things turn around. I saw the Northern Lights in Lillehammer a few weeks ago. I'd love to see that. Did you see the Northern Lights, Martyn, while you were there?
No, Stavanger's not really the place to do it. No. I'd love to do that one day, though.
Yeah. Yeah, plus the yellow. So what does that put? That puts Desai on 1 point, doesn't it? Not good. And Terry on 1 point. So triples in the mud a bit, isn't it? Because they both got yellow cards. Terry and Desai 1 point is before bonus. I think
you're back. Did you hear me just say fuck?
I was wondering what the fuck was going on there. I was like looking at Martyn. Are you okay?
Sorry, my my VPN died for a minute there, but it's back. It's back.
Matthias.
Oh, Coventry 1-2 Middlesbrough.
Oh shit! Desai vice captain 1.5 points. Yeah, that's rounded down as well. Gutted.
Yellow card for Griffin. Yeah, he loves a booking, that guy. Yeah, good bit of comms, that captain.
Just lost 3 clean sheets in a minute. Well, there isn't any. How many clean? There's a Liverpool, Man City, and a Man United clean sheet left. So the goals are flying in now, aren't they? 14, 16, 20, 25, 28 goals. How many goals are we going to get left? 5 goals I'm going for.
Yeah, another one for Leeds. Another one in the Watford Man United game. Arsenal Sunderland's got another goal in it. Chelsea, another goal. Yeah, it's a good 5 or 6 goals in this.
Yeah.
Optimistically.
Rory's keeping score. I was ahead of you until those goals, Benno. Not anymore. Yeah, well, it's probably going to be, yeah. To be fair, that goal's probably good for me. Ooh, 20-point swing that was for Rory. Nasty.
Wow, yeah, it's big. But, I mean, Everton and Man United and Blackburn, the only teams with a clean sheet. Like, if nobody keeps a clean sheet, then it's not too much of a problem, surely.
Well, this is why Hugo will be good, because I know he's got shit fixtures and he's going to be banned, isn't he, next game? But lots of people fucked him off this week, so he's a bit of a differential for me this week. That would be the icing on the cake. A Hugo goal. Love that.
That'd be massive. Hugo goal and clean sheet for you. That would be massive.
It's happening. Yeah, it's never over till the bonus. You just don't know.
Coventry coming again.
Ooh.
Bothroyd over the bar. Really quiet from Man United this half. Surely they get another chance.
Oh, man. 9 players and no subs for Ben Graham. Need 2 of Nedved, Kuhl or Hoekstrand. It does happen.
Gosh.
Yeah, it'll happen to us all. I've been quite lucky I'm playing with 10 today, but that's because the keeper's out. But it does happen, doesn't it? It's going to happen to one of us at some point.
Yeah. Core United FPL needs Kuhl to stay on the bench for Shawcroft's goals.
Yeah.
That's a nervous 10 minutes you've got. Dion Burton with a chance.
Oof.
Sommer off the line.
Oof. Goal.
Drop wide.
Viduka busy eating. Ooh.
Oh, a couple of big saves from Bartes tonight.
Yeah, Viduka staying quiet would be a touch as well.
Added on time there in the comms. We've got 9 minutes left. I wonder if that means that loads of stuff happens in added time that they have to fit in the next 8 minutes.
Does that in the game, isn't it? You'll get to 84 minutes and it says like 6 minutes added on.
Ipswich on the attack again. Ooh, Jamie Redknapp. Good player when he's on the pitch. He's looking a little wobbly.
Yeah, Luke's fucked it, man. Triple shelter defence. Told you go for it too. That's it. I'm after you. 90 points to make up.
Madison in the book.
Okay, guys, what's going to be the big twist? Any big twists in the last 7 minutes? What would be a big twist? I suppose Man United losing their clean sheet would be a bit of a twist.
Yeah, there's plenty of people with at least one Man United defender out there. And that's the only one that's hanging on of any significance.
Yeah. Suppose Leeds conceding another. That would be quite a big thing, not winning that game. Chelsea as well. In fact, another Leicester goal would probably be the one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be all of a sudden you got a triple -1, maybe. Not a triple -1, a triple 1.
Yeah. Luke, I'm not gonna stop killing it unless they put me on the other side of the screen. That's how it works, isn't it, Martyn?
I think so. You've done better than me tonight, I think, but I've done okay. It's been better. It's been better than a lot of weeks. Oh, just as I say that, Petigo's in the book.
Tarico goal would be big. Yeah, Tarico goal would hurt bad, actually. He rooted to my bench. Never even once thought about playing him this week. Don't think he will, though. He's playing in a back five this week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, picture goal would piss me off. No way.
On a hat-trick. Ooh. Darren just shat his pants there. to Portman Road again, which is actually Highfield Road. Oh, surely not. Surely not.
Ooh.
Ooh. He wants that match ball.
Carboni, Rickard York, and Ruud van Nistelooy cat. Nice.
That's very good. Very good night. do something, Gardner. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on for bonus in a game like this. At least.
Oh no, he's put the cursor on me. He's cursing me with the cursor. Something bad's going to happen.
Jerry Ferry off injured. We've both quietened down now. We're both in suspense for what is the late drama going to be good or bad for us? Oh, Kuehl is on.
Oh, Kuehl's come on. That's a killer for someone. He just had the fucking Flitcroft's 15-pointer taken off him.
That's very, very harsh.
Harsh. I'm sure that's who it was. He didn't want Kuehl to come on.
Hippier in the book. Still on for a bit of a haul.
Oh, United FPL it was. I need Kuehl to stay on the bench so I get Flitcroft's 2 goals on first on my bench. Oh,
yeah, man. That's a killer. Another chance for Rickard incoming. Oh, Headman gets across. Corner kick. Gronkyard taking corners. Greening up over the bar. Gronkyard's got to find a way into my team, I think. Looks like I might get away with it this week.
It might be harsh, but anyone who knows United FPL knows it's just standard luck for him.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's not good.
He did say Leeds 4-2, yeah.
Did it? I missed that.
Yeah. Maybe that's a sign of what's going to happen in the last minute and a half.
Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Over the bar.
Oh, nice. Feely M2, Ruud, Captain Nolan, Chadwick, Carboni, Libra, Kelly returns. That's a good week. That's a good week.
Wonder what we're going to get. I think we're going to get something from Man United just because that stoppage time thing came up so early. That must mean that stuff happens that like needs to fit in.
Come on, right. Oh.
Or it could mean nothing, I suppose. Right. Plenty of time. Oh.
Oh. That could be it.
Surely not.
Yeah, I think the average is going to be pretty high this week. Purely because Ruud getting a brace or, potentially that's 25 points probably with caps and whatnot as a base.
To the Stadium of Light. Was it 2-1 Sunderland at the moment?
It's going to be Henry, isn't it? I know Henry's gone off, hasn't he?
Yeah, he went off. Yeah.
Sid Barrett.
Dennis Bergkamp. Ooh.
He lets it run free, but then he smothers it.
To Vicarage Road. Here we come. Oh, it's Watford on the attack.
Nah. Go on, you go. Headed the ball all the way up to the other end. Oh no, it's going to be a Watford goal.
Bit of head tennis. Who's going to win it? Who's going to come out with it? Looks like Watford.
No.
How many more chances do you want? Diving header.
Wank.
Ooh. Oh, Barthez again. A few big saves tonight.
Oh, fuck off, Pitcher.
Pitcher went in. Ronnie Onson heads it clear. A rare save point for Barthez.
That could be it.
Could be. Full-time whistle. There we go. So some popular points out there tonight. I'm not going to try and do what I did at halftime and remember everybody that got the returns.
No.
But while we wait for the bonus, Bolton 2, Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 2, Leicester 1, Coventry 1, Middlesbrough 2, Leeds 2, Ipswich 1, Liverpool 1, Everton 0, Man City 2, Blackburn 0, Norwich 2, Bradford 2, Sunderland 2, Arsenal 1, Tottenham 1, Newcastle 1, Watford 0, Man United 3, as we await the bonus points.
A lot of 2s and 1s there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Just 3 clean sheets.
Very nice. 28 goals. But he felt like it was more than that. It felt like there's a lot going on this week. Maybe because we both did pretty well.
Yeah, we did all right. So you've edged me. You've definitely edged me again, but I'm happy enough with that. If Dwight York can burgle like high bonus over Viduka, I think I've got to be happy with that. We'll see what comes in. I won't try and look at the bonus on my phone because it'll send off the alarm.
No, I'll try and look at it at the same time as the chat.
Yeah, we'll wait for it on the video. There we go. Bolton 2, Aston Villa 2. Save points: 1 for Evans, 2 for Enkelman. Max bonus goes to Gareth Barry. 2 for Pedersen, 1 each for Gardner, Enkelman, Melberg, Hadji, Boateng, Dublin, Hendry, and Balaban. Lots of bonus in that game. Wonder what Gareth Barry did to get the max bonus there.
Let's have a look. If I can see it. 8 tackles, 1 out of 8.
Nice.
5 key, 6 headers, 5-1, 4 key, 23 passes, 15 completed. So pretty steady performance there.
Solid from Gary Barry.
Here we go. Here's the other one coming through now.
Chelsea 2, Leicester 1.
Nice.
Max bonus for Manu Petit. Go on, boy.
Well played. Nice.
2 for Babiaro and 2 for Carboni, and that's your lot. So that was probably an 8 man of the match, maybe.
No, a 9 man of the match.
9.
Carboni with a 9 as well. Babiaro with a 9. And they're the only ones with 9s.
Okay. Oh, that's decent. That's like an extra return, isn't it, really?
Isn't it that, yeah.
Coventry 1, Middlesbrough 2. Save points: 1 for Heedman, 1 for Mark Crossley. Max bonus: Hamilton Rickard. 2 for Atherton. That's popular enough as well, isn't it? 1 each for Gilchrist, Henshaw, Zapeda, and Slakovic. Atherton, you beauty, Mark Day. Very consistent, isn't he, this season?
Yeah, certainly something I'll probably look at a wild card. Might potentially get him in. Anyone else on wild card might want to do that as well.
Leeds 2, Ipswich 1. 1 save point for Robertson. Woohoo! 3 for Jamie Puddin. Max bonus goes to Lee Bowyer.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
2 each for Robinson, Singh, Larson, Viduka, Aymar, and Clapham. Small consolation for Viduka. VCs, captains. It's not much consolation, is it, considering what else happened? But better than a poke in the eye with a muddy stick, as my dad used to say. Right, Liverpool 1, Everton 0. Save points, 1 each for Kirkland and Alexio. Bonus points, max bonus goes to Alan Stubbs, 2 for David Unsworth, 1 each for Kirkland. So that's a bit of a haul for Kirkland owners, isn't it? Clean sheet and 2 extra points. Bignell, Berger, Schmitzer, Fowler, Heskey and Alexio get 1 bonus point. Yeah, decent night for Kirkland owners there. Definitely the standout from the popular goalkeepers.
Next one's coming in now.
Eric's saying Hippier with a 6. We scored a goal as well, don't forget. Man City 2, Blackburn 0. Max bonus for Gary Flitcroft. No surprise there with his brace. 2 for Hurtado. 1 each for Oakes, McQuilkin, Taylor and Weatherall. Rory, I think maybe Eleftheropoulos saved a shot before he went off is probably why Alexio's only got 1 save point. Norwich 2, Bradford 2. Max bonus goes to Walker. 2 for the bonus point machine, Malky Mackay.
Nice.
2 for Marchant, 2 for Abbey, and 2 for Jorgensen.
Yeah, he's mopping up that bonus. Man of the match last week. 2 this week. Here we go.
Sunderland 2, Arsenal 1. Save point for Mark Poom and 2 for Vesterveld. Max bonus goes to Kevin Phillips. 2 for Emerson Tome. 1 each for Issa, Teal, McCann, Arca, Vesterveld, Tikhonov, Bassidas and Barrett. Another complete blank from Henry.
Shocking. But Phillips continues to smash it.
Goal, max bonus. Exactly what we said in our preview this week. A goal and max bonus for Phillips. Tottenham 1, Newcastle 1, 2 save points for Shay Given. Max bonus goes to the main man, Simon Davies. 2 each for Richards, Perry, and Alan Shearer. Not a bad night for Shearer, if there's anyone out there with him.
Shearer's great.
Goal and 2 bonus. Can't grumble with that in an away game.
Take waiting for.
Take my 2 points for Serini there. That's a good performance.
Yeah.
When am I going to bite the bullet and hit him out?
Have you used a wild card yet?
I've used one. Yeah, that's the only chip I've used.
Fair play. I'm considering using my second one soon. I think mentally I want to use it in the second half, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
Watford 0, Man United 3. Save points for Atmatzidis and Barthez 1 each. Max bonus goes to Ruud van Nistelooy. 2 bonus for Ronnie Onsen. 2 bonus for Akiog there, Benno.
Yeah.
Clean sheet, 2 bonus. Yeah, you're a winner there against the Chelsea defence. And Juan Veron also with 2 bonus.
Nice. So let's have a look what kind of...
And that's the last game, isn't it? Yeah, so...
I mean, 4 shots, 4 on target for Ruud, so not as high as the average that we were seeing, but just lethal.
Yeah, absolutely so. Yeah, not. I mean, the low end. I mean, Watford will get slapped at some point, but the fun thing about them is anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. So there we go.
Nice.
3-0, not bad. 3-0, not bad. Let's have a quick wait for the team of the week, and then we'll sign off. There it is. So in goal, number 1, Chris Kirkland, 8 points. In defence, Jamie Clapham, 9 points. McQuilkin, 13 points. Man City, underrated. Sammy Hippier with 11 points. Midfield, Davies, 10 points again. Lee Bowyer, 10 points. Gary Flitcroft, 16 points. Marchon, in the league, out of position, 14 points. Up front, Kevin Phillips, 9. Hamilton Rickard, 13. Ruud van Nistelooy, 13 points. That's your team of the week.
Lovely stuff.
There we go. Thanks very much, Benno. Enjoyed that as always. Thanks, thanks everybody in the chat for your input as always. Always appreciate people joining, especially when there's like European football on and stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks for coming along and engaging.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, lovely. Thank you, guys.
That's it, Benno. You're on a roll. I think you've made some ground again tonight. So good luck, and I'll see you again soon.
See you later.
Cheers, all.